Alright, Autocross day. Today's the day of a car show. They do an autocross. So I'm out here walking the course. Usually scope out a good position where I think somebody's gonna be sliding around. There's gonna be some good action. So what we got here, this area here, you see cars go through the cones and turn around here. So this is gonna be probably a good place where they might see some good tire smoke action. And then as they follow along, they'll go up and they'll go through the cones there. So it's going to be probably about a half a day of that. So show you how to get some good shots on this. What I've got dialed in right now in the photos is ISO 800 shooting f8, and it's giving me probably a little over 200, 1/200th of a second on the shutter speed. It's putting everything in focus, but still leaving a little bit of motion on the wheels here. And so we got somebody else going here. So we're about halfway through the time trials right now, so got some good photos from it. All right, autocross is over, so I'm gonna take pictures of the car show itself. One thing, generally don't like taking pictures of car show because they're all close together. People got their hoods up or trunks up, and people walking around. It's kind of distracting. But I found the car. It's off to the side here. It's by itself. There's no other things around it, so it's good to take a picture of. And I've got a field flash on, so it's very important to have a field flash when you're doing this. I got to kind of set ISO 200 f5.6. and then just through the lens on the flash. So let me turn it around and show you what I'm taking a picture of. All right, what we're shooting today is a 1965 Corvair Monza, and this one's special because it's a 1 year only paint code, the Evening Orchid. So sometimes they're kind of rare to see, so that's why I'm taking a picture of it, even though the body's not perfect on this one. One thing I failed to mention earlier is I've also got a polarizing filter on it. So as you can see through the GoPro, you got the shine coming off on the windshield there. With the polarizing filter, that'll take that out. So I've got the flash for field flash. It'll fill in all the dark places underneath here. The sun's kind of in that direction right now, so we're shooting on the shade side of the car. So I'll take a picture of that real quick here. And if you do some experimenting around, you'll see the difference between with and without a field flash when you're taking pictures of cars, especially up close like this. So let's move around to the back of the car. All right, this view is a little more challenging because we got the sun this way now. It's real dark on this side of it. The polarizing filter is not taking all of the glare out. You can kind of set it halfway to where you got most of the glare out on both the back glass and then the side panel. But the biggest issue you're having is with the field flash and this license tag. So I'm gonna just fire the flash here and you'll see what's going on. Let's see if I can fire it. Okay, you might not be able to see that, but because the license tag is reflective and you got the field flash, it's really overpowering it, and it's coming back the brightest thing on here. So instead of that, I kind of went with a profile shot, kind of down this way of the car. So just if you run across something that's not making your pictures just right, just move the camera over just a little bit, and that's taking care of that problem with taking out the reflectiveness of the license tag out of just take it out of the equation. But all right, here's another good photo op, and found these two side by side here. They're not, you know, the hoods aren't open, the trunks aren't open on them. There's not a lot of people walking around them. The sun's kind of going off in that direction right now, so the polarizer filter does real good at taking the glare out of the windshield on this. And I've taken some, try taking them at different angles. So I'll show you an example between one angle and then a different angle. So just give you something a little different on this. But these two are just a couple years apart, but it's a good between the blue and the red. Give you a good contrast there. Well, I hope you enjoyed the photos from the Autocross. Primarily I was using my 700 to 200 millimeter lens, and like I said, you just need to kind of experiment around depending upon your lighting, so you can get a slower shutter speed, right around 1/200ths. That way you can still stop the motion of the cars, but see the motion in the wheels, so the car's just not static, and where it looks like it's sitting there, but you can also tell that it's in motion. For the photos I took going around the car, I was primarily using my 18 to 50 millimeter lens, f2.8, and then, like I said, just kind of work around with it. Most of the time I'll shoot in aperture priority, and then adjust your ISO for your situation to get the shutter speed that you need. So make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in another video.